Hello and welcome into your Zoot Booster, your weekly shot in the arm to help you build and grow your beauty and barber business. This week's video is week 2 in the 10-part series of the 10 Commandments of Professional Haircutting. The 10 Commandments of Professional Haircutting started out last week. Commandment number 1, thou shalt run on time. And this week we are on to commandment number 2, thou shalt sweep every client. Thou shalt sweep every client. Comes from the basic idea that every client has and every client deserves the right to be introduced to and seated down in a chair and a cutting area that is exactly as clean as it was for the first client at the beginning of the day. Everyone is entitled to walk up and sit down in a clean chair. It's about general respect. Goes back to commandment number 1, running on time. This is about respecting your coworkers, respecting your customers, respecting yourself, and respecting the craft. Each client gets to experience the chair as though they are the first client of the day. And one of my policies with regards to sweeping was highlighted in an article that appeared in the British Master Barber Journal this month as well on the rules of sweeping. And one of my rules of sweeping is, if we all sweep for each other, everyone sweeps less. I'll say that again. If we all sweep for each other, everyone sweeps less. And here's the idea. When you complete your client and their transaction, you take them up front, you suggest and recommend and sell take-home hair care product. You rebook them for their next appointment. You ask them to send 2 friends and you give them some cards. You accept their money, you give them their change, you accept your gratuity, you thank them sincerely, all the things we do every single customer, you send them on their way. And then you go clean up. You clean up your tools, you spray and disinfect your tools, you straighten up your station, and you sweep. And when you sweep the hair at your chair, all of it, and then you make a quick pass around the other chairs in the shop. When we all sweep for each other, everyone sweeps less. Here's what I mean. If you get 100% of the hair at your chair, and then you make a quick pass by the other chairs. Now, we don't want to be banging anybody in the ankles with the broom. We don't want to be disturbing their work. We don't want to be snagging their cords. We just want to quickly run past their chair and grab what we can. Say 70, maybe 80% of the hair, not all of it, but as much of it as we can quickly. What happens next is we sweep it up, we pick it up, we throw it away. The next time someone finishes a haircut and they do the exact same thing. They get all the hair at their chair, but there wasn't that much hair because you already got most of it. And they get most of the hair at the other chairs. You see where I'm going with this? If everyone sweeps for everyone, everyone sweeps less. That's the principle behind it. It streamlines the entire operation. And if you have excuses, you'll call them reasons. I'll call them excuses. If you have excuses for why you can't sweep every client, we need to eliminate those excuses. Most of the time, the number one way we can eliminate the excuses is to simply move the broom. Yeah, I don't have time to go back there. Move the broom. Yeah, it's not convenient. Move the broom. Yeah, the can's too... Move the can. Move the broom and move the can to a location that is highly visible, highly accessible, and easy to get to and from. Let's eliminate the excuses that stand in the way of doing that which we know is right. Thou shalt sweep every client. The other aspect of this is a matter of perspective. And I think a lot of times beauty and barber professionals have lost perspective on hair and hair clippings. I always use the example of the dentist. We've been to the dentist. Imagine a trip to the dentist. You're sitting in the waiting area waiting to see the dentist. And the assistant, the hygienist, a member of the team comes to the waiting area to greet you and says, "Come on, Mr. Zoot, let's head on back. The doctor is ready to see you now." And as you walk through the little doorway, as you walk down the little hall, as you walk back to the little room to sit in the big chair, on the floor in the hallway and in the room are little pieces of bloody gauze and teeth. Now, I heard you. A whole bunch of you just went, "Oh, Ivan, come on. Teeth and bloody gauze? Don't even go there. Don't even talk about it. That's gross." But what you fail to recognize is that is exactly how your clients feel about hair. We lost sight of hair a long time ago. We don't notice it anymore. It doesn't bother us anymore. I still know some beauty and barber professionals who, even after many years in the business, don't like to have hair on them, and it bothers them a lot. But I also know some people like me who just stopped noticing it a long, long time ago. It's just a fact of life. It's just who we are. It's what we do. I can remember wearing pants with cuffs and coming home and flipping the cuff and having pounds of hair come falling out of the cuffs of my pants. And my wife being completely out of her mind over me having that in the house. And rightfully so. That's nasty. That's other people's hair. That's how your clients feel. And that's why thou shalt sweep every client is big enough, is grand enough to make it to the 10 commandments of professional haircutting. Commandment number 2, thou shalt sweep every client without fail. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the Booster Shot, your weekly shot in the arm to help you build and grow your barber business. Please comment on the video, like the video, share the video, turn on your notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Never miss a video posted here. I've got great stuff every single week, and I want to help you build and grow your beauty and barber business. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.